Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new standards of excellence.
Yes.
Say yes to engaging reportage with a difference.
Yes.
Introducing Yes International Magazine.
All right, now I want to find out from you that first movie that you did, Crossroads. What fond memories of that movie do you still carry with you? Do you still remember? Can you still recollect?
Well, honestly, one of the fun memories was singing with Ramsey Noah. Honestly, because then I didn't know Ramsey sings. Ramsey's a great singer. Okay. And I remember then when we used to film in one of our locations in Apapa, because the executive producer at the time was living in Apapa. Okay, so we used to film at his house at nights. Ramsey would be singing. Then we had this thing because we had a love for Boyz II Men, so it was all about singing. You know, when we're waiting to film, and also for me, I feel like all of the people I see now who are, of course, they're great names in their own rights. You know, for me, I felt like that was a great starting point for me, connecting with all of these people. When I think about that, because sometimes when I bump into people like Chidi Nwokabia, I remind him of it, even Emeka Osai. I remind him of that production, even Kate Henshaw. Like, you know, so for me, I enjoyed the fact that it was organic to do things like that, or like
All right.
what is obtained.
What currently obtains. All right. So what would you say has kept you going? You know, ever since that first encounter, you know, with acting.
Honestly, Azu, I would say the one word, which is the one thing I say to people all the time, those who ask me what inspires, what keeps me going, is passion. Passion.
Okay.
Passion for it. And I mean, not just genuine passion, because there's a thin line between being passionate because you're driven by fame and being passionate because you love and enjoy this. So for me, passion is the one thing that has kept me going. You know, a genuine love for this thing, for this craft, for this job, this career path. That is what has kept me going. Honestly, Azuka's. When we were building this career, and back in the day, there was no social media. There was nothing to, you know, it's like, look, you enjoy going for auditions, you know, win an audition that will probably have have thousands of people. And at the end of the day, they're probably looking for 5 people out of the thousands. But you're not discouraged by it. You know, the joy of it, you know, wanting to go, because you feel like, look, let me keep going. You know, this audition will probably, the next one will probably be better. I'll probably get another opportunity from that. So for me, passion was what has kept me going.
Now, what do you like most, you know, about being an actor?
The fact that I get the opportunity to bring characters to life.
Okay.
You know, the fact that I get the opportunity to step into someone's mindset, someone's personality, and become that person, and think like that person, and interpret that person's mannerisms and everything about that person, and have the viewers, you know, connect to this, and it seems like it's almost reality for them, you know,
Okay.
make it true for them.
Okay.
So I enjoy.
All right.
I enjoy doing that. I enjoy interpreting roles and giving life to characters.
Now, so what don't you like about acting?
The fact that you probably there's certain, I would not, how would I say, you get to become something sometimes that will push you beyond your limits. You know.
Okay. I'll need you to expatiate on that. You know, I need you to shed more light on that.
Okay, so maybe where I'm driving at is coming from a place of maybe personal standards and lines that you draw for yourself as an individual. You know,
Okay.
you know, per faith or maybe your own personal reasons. You know, but for me, the fact that acting kind of like will push you beyond that particular comfort zone and have you cross certain lines, and then you're having to, I remember the reason I'm saying this is I had a conversation with a young lady recently, last week, and she was going down this line and asking me about, where do you think you can draw a line? Where is the place to draw a line and say, look, this is where it stops for me. Like, look, I won't go beyond this point, you know? So for me, the fact that it takes you there, but that's what gives versatility for you, for your craft, you know, don't get me wrong. But certain things that you have to deal with personally, and I'm talking from my own personal experience, okay? The part I don't like, you know, okay, but you can't grow if you want to remain in your comfort zone. So for me, I've had to push myself beyond my limits to be able to do certain things. And then also about the acting, the fact that sometimes you cannot just be yourself, because I know you expect to hear that.